What's the optimal number of ads to put in an ad group? Today we're actually going to be answering a question that was proposed in our Facebook group. If you're not a part of it already, I highly recommend joining. I'll put a link in the description. It's called YouTube Ad Buyers on Facebook. So this question actually comes from Kevin, and he goes, what's the optimal number of ads to put in an ad group? As Shosh here mentions, which is, is who runs our agency, is actually, we usually do one campaign, one ad group, and then either 3 to 5 ads. And what this allows us to do is actually control more where the spend is going. So we have one campaign, so that's, if running it for a webinar, let's say, for example, and we're specifically targeting people that want to make money online, and that is in the ad group is the audience, right? But then we have 3 to 5 different creatives that are running against that same audience. And why we actually do that is because it allows us to, like I said, to control where the spend is going, but also to determine which campaigns are winners and losers very easily. Instead of, some people will do one campaign and they'll do 4 different ad groups, and they'll have, 10 to 20 different ads. It just overcomplicates things. The simple is better. So one campaign, one ad group, and then 3 to 5 ads. And within those 3 to 5 ads, we actually usually keep the copy the same. So the headline, the call to action. Really the only thing we're testing is the audience with the actual creative, and once we find that winner, we can split out different age groups, demographics. And with this structure, what we also usually do is actually set up so it's desktop versus mobile. So the one campaign with the one ad group and the 3 to 5 ads will be targeting mobile, and that same exact setup will be targeting desktop. So there's the 2 different types of devices with the same campaign setup. And then we actually look at question number 2 here relating to the same topic that Ala asked here in our group, relating to the budget. So how do we usually set up, the budget when it comes to this campaign structure, the one campaign, one ad group, 3 to 5 ads? It really depends on your goals, right? So normally we recommend spending at least $25 per campaign when you're testing out, and that's running as a CPV, or basically the cost per view campaigns. And that really allows us to get the most data possible before we optimize and run them as CPA campaigns, which are for the conversions, right? And then with the CPA, we usually recommend at least 5x your target CPA. So let's say we're trying to get webinar leads for $10. We would recommend at least a campaign budget of $50 for that campaign. That just gives Google a little bit of room to actually optimize for your conversion. So, that's compared to, a target CPA of $10, and you're trying to run these campaigns for $20 budget. Basically, you're saying Google can only go out and get 2 conversions per day. That's a bit restrictive. And obviously, the more the better. If you're able to do $100 per day per campaign, that would be ideal. So then in terms of, checking these, you need at least to give it at least 2 days. And the way that I set that up is actually through an automated rule. So through an automated rule, you could say that if the campaign does not deliver at least 1 conversion and it's spent at least 2x the budget, to turn off the campaign. So for example, with that structure of, one campaign, one ad group, 3 to 5 ads, and then launching the campaigns as CPV at first when they're brand new campaigns for tests, about $25 budget, and then eventually rolling them into TCPA campaigns with at least 5x the target lead cost, or the target conversion cost for the campaign budget. That usually gives you enough room and capabilities to test and to find some winning campaigns before you can scale them. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to join our YouTube Ads Buyers Facebook group. There's a lot of smart people in that group that can help you and answer your questions. And it's just a great place to learn and to interact and to network with other YouTube ad buyers. So until next video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.
With our feet on the ground, and we will talk with our head in the clouds, and we will walk